Good morning, neighbors. I don't know if you can see her, but Thelma's out there in the garden. I'm going to drive around her Jeep here in the yard. I don't know what time it is. It's close to 11 o'clock, I think. And guess where I'm going? I'm going to the dump today. Yep. And I have a topic to start with. The other morning, I don't sleep as well as I would like. Most nights. Some nights I do. And some nights I usually go to sleep pretty well, but I wake up at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm laying there. And the other morning, a few days ago, 4 o'clock, 4:13, I checked the clock, 4:13 in the morning, I heard a train whistle. Train going through town. We're about a half mile from the railroad here that goes through town. The St. Lawrence and Atlantic Railroad. I think their main office is in Berlin, New Hampshire. One of my uncles on my mother's side used to work for the railroad. I don't have any idea what he did, but he was based out of Berlin, New Hampshire. That's where the office was. I don't know what the story is there. But anyway, I thought about the railroad. I'm thinking, these guys, these people are still up in the middle of the night running those trains, doing stuff. And I got to thinking how cool that is, that we still have a railroad, that it hasn't gone the way of other older technologies, but it's still functional. It's still probably quite economical for what it does. Oh, we got all kinds of traffic here. And it's probably a shame, literally a shame, that we don't use it more. We as a society, I think, have traded away probably economic benefit and reliability and robustness. There was another word I was thinking of. But anyway, for convenience. Sometimes progress is progress. And sometimes progress, what seems to be progress, is just a cheap trade-off that winds up being more expensive. We're communicating through the internet here. My internet bill is more than my electricity bill most months. There's something wrong with this this balance. I use the U.S. Postal Service a lot. I do a lot of, I don't write a lot of letters, sometimes, not always, but I send a lot of stuff through the mail, packages. I've sent my sisters copies of my dad's Marine Corps letters recently, big envelope. Media mail, that's good. But, you know, how often do we sit down and write a letter to somebody that we haven't seen for a few years, maybe, and drop it in take it? Where else can you communicate for less than $1 for multiple pages? There's a postal carrier right there. You know, it's great economy and efficiency. No, it's not instant. No, you may not get a reply. Maybe they've moved. Maybe they've died. How do we know? Oh, we check Facebook. No, forget Facebook. Facebook is it is what it is, isn't it? YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, Instagram, the whole swamp of what are they? Social media, the whole swamp. And it is a swamp, isn't it? You know it is. This is the fun part right here. This is the fun part. Anyway, think about railroads. We went from railroads to the interstate highway system. My dad helped build the turnpike here in Maine. And how many mom and pop businesses and small towns dried up and blew away because of the interstate highway system? How many interpersonal connections never happened because of the interstate highway system. It was a good thing. It's a great thing. However, what's the trade-off? We got to think about these things, because where are we going as a human race? Where are we going? What's the goal? Isn't the goal to be happy and have a family that you're close to, and you know, have good personal relationships, have friends? Isn't that the goal? That you can rely on, that will help you when you're in a bind, and you can help them when they're in a bind? Think about it, folks. Talk to you later. Have a great weekend.